Here you go. There's like 40 more at the Gilbert house, by the way.
That hurt really bad.
Howdy, how's it going, everybody?
Beer wababa, what's up, YouTube? This is Takadaroba back again with the Grindstone.
Welcome back, everybody. It is that time again where we are going to ask you to go ahead and if you enjoy this series, drop a like down at that bottom. Let's see if we can get a like goal of 1. Hey, Brandon, will you like my video? I like yours.
yeah, that sounds
Thanks.
good. We got our goal, guys. It's okay.
We're going to smash that like button.
Yeah.
Okay,
we
that's
can
all I was
smash
gonna
our
do.
own like buttons. Anyway, we got a little bit of new looks, or at least you do.
This was just to show off. I'm going to go back to the other one because this one isn't statted. I've been shopping around and, things are kind of cool. This looks nice. I like these wings. Then I'm just going to try and do this real quickly since I have way too many of these. These are my favorite manta swords. Look at how whoops. There we go.
You're just like, whoops.
I don't know if you can find these weapons anymore. I had one saved from a long time ago. That looked really weird.
Oh, I just thought of so many things to tell you, by the way. Go on.
No kidding. And I saw someone selling one for, I think, like 10, 15,000. And because I don't know where to get these or if you can get them anymore, I scooped it up.
You're just like, cha-ching.
And I'm really excited about that. But I should go back to my other weapons. But I wonder if I can actually dual wield this that I just bought today, like moments ago.
You know what I'm excited for?
I guess not. What do we have?
The wilds.
Ooh, it's right there. Where's my cape?
Yeah, where's my cape? So real quick, I'm gonna turn on this and fly around. I put on my glow effect to at least make it kind of like, make sense or something. But
yeah.
we should hop in now.
Please do tell me about the Psykeeper combat stance, Brian.
So, as you may know, when you go into combat stance with wings, it's the Psykeeper combat stance. Are you coming in? There you are.
Oh, yes.
Nice ancient swords.
Thank you. I worked very hard for these. I think I sent you pictures. You wouldn't believe how hard that was to get these, and they're just transmuted over my Lucica axis.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. You want to upcut and grill deal too?
Actually, I have something very important for you. Let me find it in my bag. Here you go. There's like 40 more at the Gilbert house, by the way.
That hurt really bad. I hit my elbow so hard. Thank you.
I just wanted to distract you. There was no other reason.
Okay. I'm going to use my upcut and grilled eel. So, yeah, as I was saying, the Psykeeper combat stance, I'm like, man, I really don't like that combat stance. I wish that there was a way to, like, turn it off or something. So, Genius Me over here was like, I should go on the Fly for Sky Discord server and ask an admin if they know how. And I'm like, hi, does anyone here, any admins know how to like turn off the Psykeeper flying effect when you have wings on? And I get a message back from a guy named Lofty.
Oh.
That says,
he's like the number 2 in charge of this game too.
That said, and I quote, go into your remotes menu and click the combat stance button.
I had a feeling.
And I'm like, yeah, but when I'm going from monster to monster, I don't want to be like flying. Is there any way to change it back to anything else? And I get same way to solve or something like that. It's like same solution or something. And I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
When I was grinding for items, they changed who the lord of the server was, and they made some big like EXP and drop rate event and go on, and I was in the last floor of the tower on my Templar. Ooh. And Zofty came in there, which is his in-game name as opposed to Lofty on the forums. And for some reason he's a giant pink fairy. And I was the only one in the Ashura room, and he had some sort of attack that just tanked the entire room in one shot.
Oh
And
my.
he was telling me like, "Oh, go ahead and take him." Like he was tanking for me, and I'm
Let's
just like, "I
destroy
don't,
this.
I don't deserve this. Why are you doing this for me? I actually am a higher level than these. You don't need to do this for me. I'm just trying to get items."
I'm sorry. You should come help me destroy this, by the way. And
Oh
also,
yeah.
again, by the way, this is how Wilds should have gone from the beginning. Us both
No,
having, like, really high attack. Or
I
me
kind of,
being equal to you. What?
I kind of feel bad with how I'm not paying attention to this. I wanted to make like references to last time, but
I'm going
I just
around the
don't
tree.
need
I'm going
to.
around the tree. I'm just kidding. Let's quote that animation you
Reference.
made.
I was
Like
watching that the other day. I
50
was pretty happy
million
with
times.
it. I was
Oh,
kind of
it
surprised.
is a good animation. Like, oh boy, it's
Oh, I
funny.
just remembered. I actually took a picture of a glow effect that I was going to use, and I'm using the wrong one right now. But
Oh,
I won't worry too much about that. Just remind me, or I don't know.
I was gonna say something really funny
We
that
got
I
too
thought
much
of.
to say today.
I
Too
know, right?
much.
Well, I had
I
too
know I'm
much.
asking too much.
I had too much until I started thinking about what I wanted to say. What are you doing?
Oh, do you know that song?
I don't know.
It's a good song. I'll link it to you.
But
Go ahead.
okay. I don't know what I was gonna say at this point because it was like I knew what I was gonna talk about, and then we're like, we have a lot to talk about, and then there it
And
all
then it's
went.
like,
Yeah,
too many
it had
things. What were they?
it had something to do with work. Maybe not necessarily today when I was
How?
forced to go in on my day off,
Yeah.
but it had something to do with work. Did you just level up? What are you doing?
My axes did. I
Oh.
thought I would try an AOE, and I'm kind of remembering the bunyips a little bit.
Ooh.
I'm good. Don't worry.
Hey there.
Because on here we
Hey,
have
kill
those
steal.
gold pills that heal like all your health at once, and you can click them as fast as you want, and it works.
Yeah, that's true. No cooldown
OP.
on the pills.
Unless you're a Templar, then they don't heal very much, and sadly they heal like the most.
Oh my. That sounds intense.
That dumb picture I put on Facebook of my work, how they were trying to
Oh,
appreciate the associates.
quote unquote,
And,
appreciate.
and like it was for them breathing down our necks on something that makes the managers money, but not us. And they didn't want to put the work in for it, and so they made it like everyone else's jobs to do it. And they were threatening us every day for our jobs for not doing it. And they're like, "Here, you earned this. Here is a some warm soda that's not even a name
Oh,
brand, just off-brand soda, warm, just ripped open in a box, and some milk duds in a packet of mayonnaise." And they're like, "Congrats, you earned
so
this."
they seriously didn't give you anything else to go with the mayo and mustard? It was literally only chocolate because I find that seriously hard to
Yeah.
believe.
It was like they set out nice cloth on the tables for some reason and put those in nice little buckets. And it was like Kit Kat, Milk Duds, and Almond Joy. And then next to it, in another decorative bucket, was like tiny packets of mayonnaise and mustard.
Why the
And
mayo and mustard
I
though?
know that they
Like,
use that for like the hot meat that they sell, like chicken rotisserie things, and like they have it over there. So like I knew where those packets came from, but like were they just like, this isn't enough. We gotta get something else.
yeah,
Like, here, have some condiments.
I mean, I'm trying to sit here and like justify, not justify, but figure out what they did, but I seriously underestimate how stupid people can be. Like I have
Hey,
some
I work
kind
at
of
Walmart.
belief in humanity, but I need to stop.
Hmm.
It's like there
Yeah.
has to be reason in there when reality there's not.
If I had the energy to talk about that Pikachu that came to my work, I don't know if I did yet or not.
Excuse me.
Have I told you about that story yet?
No.
Oh, so oh, you're right. I haven't told you this story. Because I was planning on telling it to you on a recording, and I wanted to start out by saying I'm not trying to be racist here,
Oh.
but I'm going to say that this has to do with a black person. And like I said, not being racist, because this is much funnier if you picture it as a black person. Because if I didn't tell you that, you'd be picturing a white person. So someone has been coming into my work lately, who's dressed
Oh
in yellow
boy.
pants, a yellow shirt, and a Pikachu hat, and he holds a Bible in his hand and a beer in the other. And like I said, black guy, because if I told you someone came in a Pikachu costume, you'd be picturing some weird white guy. But something's just funnier about it. Black. Anyway, um, he's like shaking violently, and
Oh,
he comes up to me and starts going on and on about missing no and like where it came from, what it means, and all these different theories. And then he tells
I
me
have
how he
its
used to
picture
beat
in the
up his
Bible.
friends in middle school on Pokemon and would make them cry because he would beat them in Pokemon. And then all of a sudden he tells me that his dad will finally hug him because he's so proud that he admitted to him that he's a drug addict. And here he is in that Pikachu suit, shaking violently, saying, and I just look like any other normal person. And he's just like, yeah, you're doing good for yourself, man.
you're,
Get out.
you're doing it.
Don't come back.
Don't come back.
And
By the
he
way, real
kept coming
quick,
in over and
he
yeah, go ahead.
emerged from the tree. Anyway,
He kept coming in over and over for multiple days, and sometimes he's talking to himself. He told us he's a rapper,
whoa.
which I don't think is
Sumalama
true.
Dimalada, what I got a Pikachu. I got you with that one, didn't I?
I'm joking.
Wow, you sat down.
Yes. Oh.
Oh my god, something about you sitting down when stuff like that happens. Like when you sat down during your foot cramp in the abyssal cove of the ancients.
It's weird that I take the time to find that button.
Yeah. That was,
And
some
then
level
finally,
what I got a Pikachu.
I was not expecting
Oh, well, I'm glad.
that's going to make for a good edit.
Yeah.
You received Shattered Blade.
Oh.
Um, then
Raskun
finally the other
has
day, I think he got
received
kicked out because he
something.
came in. I think we had to deny him alcohol a few times because he didn't have his ID with him. But like personally to me, I think he looked like he was like 30 or not quite 40. I don't know. But I
Pikachu,
think he got
man.
kicked out because he came in for like the fifth time in a single hour. And I saw him
Oh.
coming in, and he was like kind of singing to himself. And then like moments later, I saw him just with this really worried look on his face, and he was like kind of sprint walking out the
Sprint
door. And
walking?
then there was the store manager and the store assistant manager walking behind him, both like dialing numbers on phones, and they were both just following him out the door. But it was really weird because it was like a chase, but they were all walking just kind of fast. And with it being the two tall managers, it kind of just looked like a Pikachu was going out the door, followed by like two penguins just kind of waddling their way behind.
Whoa!
They were calling the police for some reason, but I haven't seen him since. So
Oh my god. I told you about the, like, crazy,
I
drug
think
lady that
you
got
did.
arrested in my lobby.
Yeah, you didn't
And
go into full detail.
just some lady came in. I didn't see her come in. I think I was in the bathroom or something. Um, and she sat down without buying a sandwich or anything, and she like puts a granola bar on the table, followed by like a bag of assorted nuts, and she like begins eating said granola nuts, and she like starts just looking up like there's someone sitting across from her in that booth, and just starts talking to him and all that stuff, like just talking away to this imaginary mind thing that she's got going
I
on.
wish that wasn't a normal thing that I saw.
And like we're a little bit scared, and it's just like what the heck is going on in this town. And then like everything's going good, we're looking, one of the guys is like, I totally want to try to Snapchat this, but I'm afraid to. And I like tried to go get a trash can from out in the lobby, and she like got up out of her chair and started walking towards me. I'm like, oh my god, and I just ran back behind the I think she was going to like the bathroom or something, which just happened to be in the same direction. But I
It
was
sounds like
scared for my
finding a
life.
witch on Left 4 Dead.
I was honestly scared for my life because it was like she didn't get up and saunter this way. She like speed walked angrily at me.
Charged at you
Yeah.
suddenly.
And then like everything was going good. We were doing our thing, kind of like keeping an eye on her. And she starts to like take her shirt off. I'm like, I'm going in the back room now. And I stayed in there for a while. Of course, she had an undershirt on, and eventually some cops just kind of pulled up outside and then came in and like talked to her and then handcuffed her and took her away. And we're just like, okay.
It's always funny to see someone get arrested at work. That did happen at mine once.
Oh
Uh,
no.
a guy came in and he was so excited. He wanted to know where he could find free stuff at, and I said like, sorry, we don't have any. Then he wanted to know if we had any water, and I said, sit back there. And then he just cuts me off.
The
He says, do you have any
greatest
free
assortment.
candy?
What?
And it's like, no, I don't have free candy. And then he cuts me off again. And could I get a job here? And I was like, yeah, you could go over to the customer service desk. Which, funny enough, that's not where you go to get a job at Walmart. I just wanted him to go away.
Yeah.
And so then he goes ahead and leaves. And then when he goes over to the customer service desk, I hear the security guard come over to me and he says, "Yeah, that guy's actually wanted for like escaping prison." And
Oh.
and then sure enough, like a police officer comes in, and this is like a teenager kind of guy, not the police officer, the guy in question. And while he's over at the customer service desk trying to talk to the person, the police guard, or whatever man,
The
whatever
whatever
man,
man.
uh, he
Best superhero.
he just walks up behind him and taps the guy on the shoulder while he's talking to the
Oh
customer
no.
service people, and he just turns out like this guy's been excited. He's all super excited to be out of prison and whatnot, and so he's as happy as can be, and he's talking and gets his shoulder tapped and turns around, and you just hear him just shout at the top of his lungs, just, "Oh!" And then he gets handcuffed and walked out the door, and it's just like,
You're just like,
what did I just see?
bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Have a good time finding and reacquainting yourself with said home. That is hilarious.
I would tell more stories about Walmart, but I think at some point I'm just going to start up like a story time thing of
Ooh,
the
by
abuse
all
that I've
means.
seen.
Abuse. That scares me. I liked the funny stories from Papa Murphy's better than the psychotic stories from Walmart.
Yeah.
Like,
People are scary. People are really scary.
do you know how often at my work I still use the yeah but that cookie dough dough joke?
Do you sell cookie dough there?
No, we have
Oh.
cookies, and most of the time I just shorten it to like bread dough. I'll just be like, yeah,
Making
but
that bread
that
dough.
dough dough, yeah.
Yeah, but that dodo.
That was from like Battle Block, wasn't it? Just like, yeah, but that cookie dough, and then we had a
I think
little
so.
wheeze session.
A wee session. That sounds
So
weird.
we
Don't call it that.
we just destroyed the entire wilds. I don't think we
Yeah.
left any survivors either.
I remember last time, like, we were trying to sneak around,
Yeah.
and here we are just talking and just smashing through.
Yeah,
And
we
do you
told
remember
stories
getting
and
stuck behind that fence? And
yeah.
the amazing, like, teleport thing that went on.
We had to like get medic in here with a friendship B, and then oh
I'm gonna change that glow while we have a chance here.
yeah, we should actually like kind of prepare ourselves for this next fight and take it seriously.
So, let's see. Whoops. So 16,
We
18.
got our double reapers going on.
I kind of want to change it, but I don't know. Like, I want Eviltron, but I really don't want to spend the money on it because it's expensive on here.
Ew. Reaper from
13,
Overwatch.
13.
I'm just kidding.
13.
Die,
Edgy.
die, die. Yeah, that's his ultimate, by the way. He like jumps in and he does a fancy little ballerina dance while shooting shotguns everywhere and just says die 3 times.
Oh. So here's what my glow was supposed to look like at the start of this
You
episode.
say as you walk at the speed of light.
I didn't mean to.
On my screen, you're like just shifting back and forth real fast, so it looks like you're walking extremely fast. It's funny. That is a nice glow. It suits you. I still have to like play around with mine just a smidge, and we should put our pets away so that we can assess the loot that comes out.
We can, but just remember it doesn't last long. Not that. Nah, we don't have to care. We already have our Lusicas, and no one cares about first Lusicas anyway. We don't have to care.
Lusaka.
Lusaka.
Yeah. You're faster than me. How dare you?
I don't know what I have that has speed on it. I'll let you know later.
Are you ready to face King Kahn? Remember to reapply any of your usable items in case
Oh
they
yeah,
went
grill
away.
deal.
Yeah, mine did, so I used mine. Recording
song
time,
did I-
1949. Beast King Kong, level
thank
80.
you.
Yes.
What song did I use for that fly swatter
I
thing?
literally just watched it the other day, and I couldn't tell you. It was like,
Was it what you
No, it
say?
wasn't. That's what I use. You did
Oh,
um I can't remember them anymore for some reason.
it
Um
was it was probably my death noise on Left 4 Dead, but I can't remember what that was either.
you ready to get this guy in the booty? He's got some claws.
Oh, it is some revenge time.
Yeah. You ready to get
Here we
destroyed,
go.
Beast King Khan?
Hey, look, we lasted longer than last time.
Whoa! What is this magic?
So he is hurting.
Yo, Azel. Bamf.
Bam.
81,000.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even looking at the damage.
Yeah. Just like turn into
Yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
screamo.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
screamo country. I mean, what?
What?
She likes my tractor and thinks it's.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god. And
You
that's
know,
forever gonna
with
go
the
down.
future and all these self-driving cars coming out, I'm sure that in the near future we're gonna have a country song about a guy's truck leaving him.
That put an even better image in my head because I was just thinking like some screamo guy on a stage, but now I'm thinking of like this guy in a stupid music video of like she likes my tractor, thinks it's cool, and he like turns around and the like pickup truck tractor's driving away and he just oh, I got a loose fist. Check me
I,
out.
I got a couple things.
Can
Oh,
you
nice. I
say
like that
chub? I'm
fist.
just kidding.
Did you just what?
Nothing. I'm gonna go
Chub?
sit on his throne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
did it.
done diddly did it in
We
one
done
episode this time.
diddly did it. Oh
Bam.
yeah.
We are the kings. Look at the faces on both sides of the things.
Oh, that looked weird with those swords.
Bye.
Hey,
I just left.
like, yeah, that's okay.
I like how you got offended. Hey,
Like, I
like
felt like
you had to
kind
sit
of
me
proud of that
down
actually.
like a dad. No, I'm kidding. My
Like a
computer
dad.
dad. Oh, okay.
This is my dad, and this is my dubstep dad.
This is my dad, and this is my dad. I'm just kidding. I'm done. I
Oh
am
boy.
utterly donerly.
So how do we
Um,
get out of here?
I think just Tilopert.
Tilopert?
Yeah.
Alrotert.
Alright. Okay, so
So is that the end of this episode?
yep, next week.
I feel like we haven't even gotten started talking. It's
That's true. Next week, dost thou want to take on Le Clockworks?
I think so. Oh,
Sweet.
I
And
should
then,
point out something. I don't know if you care or not, but if you open up the G window, the G,
yeah,
go to member, and
yeah.
hold your mouse over my name and just look at what you see.
Pena contribution. 1.
And look at your just regular contribution. You're at 22,000, whereas I'm
What did you do?
572,000.
Let's teleport to I don't care, pick a place.
I shall pickety poo a place.
Oh.
Same morning, I guess.
Okay. I'm like, pick a place, and
I just
all I get
wasn't
back is.
very.
Ah. It's like, whoa, you
I wasn't
buffering?
very interested with any of the ones I saw.
Did you see?
Oh,
Did
real.
you on Facebook?
Real.
Did you see on Facebook the video of opera singers dubbed over by dial-up modem noises?
No. Please, after this episode, go tag me in that as fast as possible. And if you
Like,
can't put it on the video, I don't know. Just like
I'll find
a second
something.
and a half of it. Like, oh
Because
boy.
it's just like a lady doing her like, she's looking up, but it's just, and oh my god, it's funny. How do I contribute Pena? I'm gonna put in like another 20 mil. Anyway, so I'd say that about is it for today's episode. Stay tuned next week where we will take on the behemoth Clockworks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode and get ready for more fun talking and laughing.
I don't know where he went, so I'm just gonna zoom in on myself. Hey, bro.
Okay.
I
I didn't get to.
want to make the screen shake so hard on that one.
I didn't get to see it myself because I was trying to line myself up. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.